So welcome to episode 5 of Monster Madness, and in this matchup, we are starting the whole right side of the bracket. We figured out the whole left side of the bracket this week, as we just mentioned in the breakdown video. But in this matchup, we have Behemoth versus an infected Jaeger. Behemoth comes into this battle standing at right around 385 feet tall, while the infected Jaeger is standing at right around 250 feet tall. The weapons Behemoth comes into battle with are the tusks, the fireproof fur, and the claws. And the infected Jaeger's weapons coming into battle include the claws from the kaiju part of the Jaeger, the spikes on the back, and the very powerful chest cannon. And this matchup in particular is one that I thought Behemoth would be able to roll through this matchup very easily, but the more I thought about it, I actually do think the infected Jaeger stands a little bit of a chance in this matchup. The infected Jaeger does have the chest cannon, and I do think it could do some damage. I still think this will be a closer matchup than what I originally thought. As far as breaking this down, Behemoth has the size, standing significantly taller than the infected Jaeger, but I do think the infected Jaeger has the speed and agility. Behemoth has very little screen time, but from what we've seen, I have to give the speed and agility to the infected Jaeger. The durability has to go to Behemoth, and the reason I say this is because not only does the infected Jaeger not have very good feats and is destroyed very easily multiple times in Pacific Rim Uprising, but Behemoth has the fireproof fur, and just looks like a kaiju that is very tough. The fireproof fur alone just proves to me that it's a very tough kaiju, and especially by how easily the infected Jaeger was able to be killed is why I give durability to Behemoth. Now, feats I give to the infected Jaeger because not only did they actually have a movie, but the infected Jaeger did kill a kaiju. You see the infected Jaeger, at least one of them slicing through one of the massive Category 5 kaijus coming out of the breach. So that's a feat by itself right there, and Behemoth has very little screen time, which is another reason why I give feats to the infected Jaeger. Now, weapons I'd have to give to the infected Jaeger because of that chest cannon. Behemoth's tusks do look very menacing and dangerous, but the chest cannon was able to slice through kaijus. It did take a while for that to happen, or a while for that to get to that point, but I do think that's a better weapon in the end. But as far as who I think would win, I do think this is a closer matchup than I thought, but in the end, I still do think Behemoth will win this matchup. And the reason why is because it's a bigger kaiju. I do think the durability is better, has such a wide stance, and while the infected Jaeger does have speed and agility, has the feats because it's actually been in the movie longer, and has the weapons, I think that the weapon is only good enough to kill Behemoth when it takes a long time. And if these two were lined up, Behemoth is not going to give the infected Jaeger enough time to load up that weapon. The infected Jaeger will not have enough time to get that weapon to be deadly enough, which is why I think Behemoth would get in there and be able to kill the infected Jaeger in that time before that chest cannon is able to get deadly enough. So I do think that Behemoth would get the win in this fight. But make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this matchup, and make sure you keep an eye out for that poll coming out soon to see who moves on to the second round. Make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.